Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel and the Sacred Space series. Back with me again, Mary, your host. Today we are going to see another magnificent cathedral, and it is located in Vienna, Austria. And now the story of St. Stephen's Cathedral. Vienna, the elegant capital of Austria, is a city steeped in history and culture. Its grand avenues, world-class museums, and imperial palaces are a testament to its rich heritage. Yet few landmarks embody the city's essence like the majestic St. Stephen's Cathedral. Standing tall in the heart of Vienna, this majestic Gothic cathedral is not just an architectural marvel, but a living chronicle of the city's faith and times. Known locally as Stephansdom, this iconic edifice has graced the skyline for over 700 years. Its origins trace back to the 12th century, when Vienna was a fledgling settlement along the Danube. In 1137, Bishop Conrad Zuckenhut founded a small Romanesque church dedicated to Saint Stephen, the first Christian martyr. This humble beginning was merely the first chapter in the cathedral's saga. In the 14th century, Vienna blossomed into a significant political and economic hub under the reign of the House of Habsburg. As the dynasty's power grew, so did their ambition for a church that befitted their status. By the mid-13th century, the original structure had become too cramped and outdated. Under the patronage of Duke Rudolph I, a grand expansion and reconstruction in the prevailing Gothic style commenced. This marked a significant departure from the previous Romanesque architecture. Rudolph's vision was nothing short of spectacular. He aimed to create a church that would rival the grand cathedrals of France and Germany. The cornerstone for the new St. Stephen's Cathedral was laid in 1340. And the project quickly gathered momentum, but the task was far from easy. Constructing a Gothic cathedral was a monumental undertaking that spanned generations. Over the next 2 centuries, the cathedral slowly took shape. Architects, sculptors, and artisans from across Europe converged on Vienna, contributing their skills to the project. By the end of the 14th century, the two-towered facade, the towering 136-meter South Tower, still the city's tallest structure today, and the core of the building were complete. However, the final touches were still pending. Despite the incomplete exterior, the cathedral was consecrated on November 15, 1469, officially establishing it as the seat of the Catholic Church in Austria. This moment marked not just the completion of a building project, but a triumph of faith and civic pride for the people of Vienna. Yet the story of St. Stephen's Cathedral was far from over. In the following centuries, the Habsburg dynasty continued to embellish the cathedral, turning it into a mausoleum for their imperial lineage. The most notable addition came in 1511, when the lavish tomb of Emperor Frederick III was unveiled. The tomb, a masterpiece of Renaissance sculpture, stands as a testament to the opulence and grandeur associated with the Habsburgs. This period also witnessed the construction of the impressive Elizabeth Tower on the north side, originally meant to be the cathedral's main entrance. However, the planned twin tower on the south side remained unfinished, leaving the cathedral with its present-day asymmetrical appearance. Despite these interruptions, St. Stephen's continued to play a pivotal role in Viennese life, serving as the backdrop for significant historical events. Within its hallowed halls, Mozart was married and 2 of his children were baptized and blessed. It was here that the ashes of Empress Elizabeth of Bavaria were brought after her assassination, and the influential Congress of Vienna was held following Napoleon's defeat. But no structure, no matter how grand, is immune to the ravages of time and conflict. On March 12, 1945, as Allied forces closed in on Vienna, the cathedral was severely damaged by a bomb, losing its roof and spire. The interior was ravaged and the magnificent stained glass windows reduced to fragments. Yet amidst the destruction, the Viennese spirit of resilience shone through. After the war, the city was in ruins, but the people were determined to rebuild. And leading this effort was none other than the beloved cathedral. Under the guidance of architect Gunther van Swieten, the cathedral was painstakingly restored to its former glory. By 1952, the roof, with its vibrant colors depicting the imperial double-headed eagle, was restored. The South Tower was rebuilt in 1954. And finally, in 1986, the giant South Portal was reconstructed. This concluded the long journey of restoration, returning the cathedral to its original form. Today, over 1 million tourists and pilgrims visit St. Stephen's Cathedral each year, drawn by its architectural prowess, cultural significance, and spiritual aura. As you step inside, you're greeted by a cavernous space illuminated by the play of light and shadow through the stained glass windows. The air is thick with the scent of incense, whispering tales of centuries past. Your gaze is immediately drawn upwards to the soaring pointed arch ceilings and the intricately carved ribs that seem to dance in midair. These architectural elements, hallmarks of the Gothic style, were designed not just for aesthetic appeal, but to guide your eyes towards the heavens. The vast interior is a tapestry of religious iconography, each carving, each painting narrating stories from the Bible, adorned with numerous altars, side chapels, and richly decorated stonework. The cathedral is a treasure trove of artistic masterpieces. Among them, the high altar with its winged angelic figures stands majestically at the east end. Behind it, hidden beneath a false wall, is the Gisseldorf altar, a poignant reminder of the cathedral's tumultuous history. Further inside, the pulpit, attributed to the renowned sculptor Anton Pilgrim, captivates with its intricate details and biblical scenes. Equally mesmerizing is the Wiener Neustadt altar, a monumental work of Renaissance sculpture transferred from the nearby St. Peter's Church in the 19th century. This altar, originally commissioned by Emperor Ferdinand I, showcases scenes from the life of Saint Stephen. Your exploration continues with a visit to the impressive tomb of Emperor Frederick III, adorned with life-size figures of the imperial couple. The tomb is a testament to the grandeur and opulence associated with the Habsburg dynasty. Venturing deeper into the labyrinthine interior, you come across the funerary monuments of several cardinals, including the striking tomb of Cardinal J.C.H. von Rico. Each monument tells a story of faith, power, and legacy. Housed in the unfinished North Tower, the Pommern is the second largest free-swinging chimed church bell in Europe. The massive bell was cast from cannons captured from the Ottoman Turks and only rings on special occasions. The vastness of St. Stephen's Cathedral is best appreciated from above. As you ascend the 343 steps to the top of the South Tower, affectionately known as the Steffl, the climb becomes a journey through time. The narrow spiral staircase winds its way through the tower, offering glimpses of old construction techniques. Once at the top, you're rewarded with a breathtaking panorama of Vienna. The city sprawls before you, a patchwork quilt of red roofs dotted with iconic landmarks. On clear days, the view extends to the distant Alps, creating a postcard-perfect scene. One of the most recognizable features is its breathtaking roof, covered with 230,000 colorful glazed tiles. The tiles create mosaics of the double-headed eagle, symbol of the Habsburg dynasty, and the coats of arms of both Vienna and Austria. Descending back into the cool shadows of the cathedral, you realize that you've experienced more than just a tourist attraction. You've witnessed a living, breathing part of Vienna's soul. The echoes of centuries resonate within these four walls, whispering tales of emperors and artisans, of wars and restorations. As the sunlight streams through the colorful stained glass windows, casting kaleidoscopic patterns on the floor, you understand why this place is more than just a cathedral. It's a testament to the enduring human spirit, a celebration of faith, and a tribute to the city it calls home. St. Stephen's Cathedral is more than just a backdrop to Vienna's skyline. It's an integral part of its identity, from the intricately tiled roof to the soaring towers. Each architectural element contributes to a grandeur that's both awe-inspiring and humbling. Beneath the grandeur, however, lies a rich history that's deeply entwined with Vienna's journey through time. The cathedral's evolution mirrors the city's growth, its conflicts, and its triumphs, making it a tangible link to Vienna's past. For the Viennese, St. Stephen's Cathedral is more than a tourist destination. It's a shared heritage, a place of worship, and a silent witness to their history. The echo of Mozart's wedding bells still resonates within its walls, and the shadow of Frederick III lingers in the grand mausoleum beneath the high altar. As you stand in the shadow of this Gothic giant, you're enveloped by a sense of continuity. The spirit of those who built it, prayed here, and found solace in its sanctuary lives on. The cathedral isn't just a relic of the past, it's a vital part of Vienna's living, breathing present. And as the sun sets over the horizon, casting long shadows across the city, you realize that this magnificent structure is more than just a building. It's a symbol of Vienna's indomitable spirit, a testament to the power of faith, and a timeless masterpiece that continues to inspire awe and wonder. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time and faith at the magnificent St. Stephen's Cathedral. If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more places like this, please consider subscribing. We'll see you next time on another exciting adventure brought to you by our channel. Once again, I am Mary, your host, signing out.